Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, towing the slab in today's game. Mike Clevinger. Tell us about.
You can keep your ERA under 3. You're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. One out, base is empty. That one missed.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Elliot Ramos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. This one in the air, right field. Tauchman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Josh Rojas leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, center field. Lee under it. And there's 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. Back here on the south side, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee, in his second season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a native of South Korea. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert under it. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi is there. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
1
down
ball,
and in. A
2
slider
strikes.
missed. Breaking
2
ball
balls,
misses down
2
and away. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ripped on a line. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back at right field, and now it's Luis Robert. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teel.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive.
That's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Clevenger back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Back to the mound. It hit him to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the lineup flips over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. 1-0. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Brett Wisely. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fitzgerald on third with 2 out. Chopped left side. Rojas. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning, here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's too high.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And up next for Chicago, Lenyn Sosa. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Butler pulls it in on the run. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And the sweeper misses.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
That one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. This one popped up. Sosa. And there are 2 outs. Lamont Wade Jr. will hit next. Fly to left his first time. On the ground right side. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mike Tauchman. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. White Sox down a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Vaughn in the box now. Takes strike 1. And the count is 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. White Sox down a run. That's to third. Fry. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Benintendi to the plate. Walked his first time. And it's fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch misses. Eldridge, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. Sosa tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. At the plate, Patrick Bailey. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Now a fly ball to right center. Tauchman sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. Reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground, out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's the strike.
0-1.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And here it comes. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Misses off the plate. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Fouled off. He was late.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Steps on the bag for one. Safe. He beats it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ramos on the move, heading back, and it's into the bullpen for a homer.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it.
Slings to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All set for the top of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brett Wisely. Bounced up the middle, Montgomery. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of...
Montgomery flips for one on the ball. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 28th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Towards first, Vaughn. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at right field, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. That just misses, and the count is 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 71, Tyler.
And that's in for a strike. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it across. One away, bottom of the sixth. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. In there at the knees, 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. On the ground at first, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Fitzgerald. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this. Next to hit, Lenyn Sosa. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Josh Rojas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Montgomery, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 40.
Wade now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gilbert, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Gus Varland preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Now he breaks his bat. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Man at first. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
Fought off foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sosa snags it, and there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, David Fry. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. You see a ball come off the bat like that.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. In time to ball. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Rogers back to work. And a strike in there. And that's outside. And 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Stockman.
There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And it's even up. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Slater gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the inside corner. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And here's a 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now. On the inside corner for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And there's a ball.
That's just out.
Just missing there. And it's 3-2. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 68.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Butler makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And next to hit for the Sox, Kyle Teel. And ball 1. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss
with you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And now it's filled up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Schuster.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bounce to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Lawrence Butler. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is here on the south side. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Miller in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round
0-2
back in 2019. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball down the left field line. Ramos on the move. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. There's a strike. Chop to first. Eldridge. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The White Sox going with a new arm, Gus Varland.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Another throw to second. Tag, and he got him that time. Now a chance for Lamont Wade Jr. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Bryce Eldridge digs in now. 1 for 3. Fouled off to the right. Wade leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Penn Murphy.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Murphy checks the runner. Wade back in on a dive. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. One out left for the Giants. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that's outside. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top of the ninth. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Giants down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.